Hi everyone, I'm going to be reviewing the Schuyler Treveris, which is in fabric red with blue under silver, and I've had it only a few days and it is now my absolute main reader. I love it, and it's very easy for me to read, me personally, because I've only got one eye that actually I can read with. That's this normal one. This one's had 7 operations in it, which is why it's close to you and looks a little bit funny all the time. And so I'm going to have a quick review of that because I've been reading it a few days and I'm getting the feel of it. So let's have a look. Try and get close enough to it. Yeah, should be alright. Too close. There we go. So I've been in 2 Corinthians and that's, oh, too close. I need to get further back a bit. That's how the page looks. There's decorative drop caps for each chapter, and every one in the whole book is a unique design illustration. Lovely spacing, and a very beautiful book. It's got 3 lovely ribbon markers, super quality, lovely width, nice and long. And start from the outside. I think my camera's not quite right. Let me just have a quick adjust here. It's a little bit too close. Sorry about that. It's just not that easy. There we go. So it's got the Jerusalem cross on the front, embossed, reverse embossed, so it's down. I like it. It feels nice when the book's open and I hold it. I can feel it on my hand, and this premium goatskin fabric red, a wonderful shade of a deep red, very pleasing. And like I said, it's got 3 very nice ribbons, nicely placed, silver gilding, superb silver gilding. Schuyler make, this is my first Schuyler, I've never had one before, and it's blue under silver, just the most glorious hue of blue, and that's how it looks, the blue. It's just lovely, gorgeous. This is my favourite Bible for the sheer beauty of it, and the page layout, the colouring, the red, the silver, the blue. There's red letter, and the red letter is this colour. So I'll have a quick look at that while I remember it, because I might forget to show you. But it's a deep red. It's a nice, sort of a, looks like a brick red. Goes with fabric red cover, doesn't it? But very nice red, deep, easy to read. Easy to read for me, because a lot of the reds in some Bibles can be very sort of pinkish, and it's hard to see. And now that's the layout for Proverbs. It's like that, and the Psalms in prose format. Loads of space, really nice. This Bible is edge bound, and it has the usual pages, presentation pages, and if I can find it, there says the Holy Bible. It's King James, authorised King James version, Schuyler Bibles, and it's the Treveris KJV. can't see if you can see it, but that's what's there. So that's their title page, and it is, let me see, it's here somewhere. Yeah, and it's printed and bound by Royal Youngblood in the Netherlands, and paper is from France, and the typesetting is by 2K Denmark. So it's a really beautiful typeface, and you can see that too in the books. You can see the typeface in the books, how particularly lovely it looks. Very clean lines. It has books of the Bible, and it's got the an introduction too about why Schuyler made the Treveris, and it's for where does it say? It's particularly for ease of reading and being able to read. It says here the Bible would invite you into a deeper experience of God's Word. It does, because you can, for me personally, I can spend longer in it. It's got Epistle, Dedicatory, and also then it's got the Translators to the Reader, and there are a lot of pages. It's Translators to the Reader and everything. It's actually in a type size one can read. Normally it's like really small, and I've had to use a magnifying glass in the past, but with sort of that's unusual for it to be so that's large size and so clear. And there's Old Testament, start of the Old Testament, and that's what Genesis looks like. Really nice, beautiful layout, lovely to read. It's just, and this single column, I love it because it is that's a part of Job. Some of Job is in verse like that. So but I'm up here in well, there's John, for instance, with the red letter. When you read, it's like, you know how you read any other book. That's the format, full width of the page. And to fall into it and read it, the Bible, that way, this way, it is a completely different reading experience. There's no clutter. There's just the chapter. There's some titling up here which makes you easy to find the page. That's John 9 to 10. There's 10. That's 9. There's 10, and there's the verse numbers. That's the chapter number and the verse numbers. So it's subtle but clear, and has a little subhead at the top on the pages as well. But to read it, it's I find it really relaxing and very comfortable. And like I said in one of my other videos just now, that is, when I read with my book up. That's how I read. I read laying back with my legs out in front of me, and laying back on some pillows with a lamp. And I always read, that's how I hold my Bible. I read like that. I hold the back because it's a heavy side, and I prop it up and I read it like that. And this is just a lovely typeface size. I can't tell you this minute what it is, but I'm sure we can check. And if I do check, I can put it in the description box. It could be, let me see, it could be 10 point, I'm not sure. It's really lovely to read. Very easy for me. I can read it in the right light with bare eyes, no glasses. And like I said, I always read next to a lamp anyway. And it's just superb. It has, I get carried away with the typeface here. And it's Revelation. Concordance. Now the Concordance is really nice because there's plenty of it, and it's got red that red colour for the reference and black for the name that we're looking for, red for the position, reference, chapter and verse, and black for the words that we're hunting down. So I'd have to probably use a magnifying glass to read that, but it's not too small for, you know, the most readers, I think. It's got 12, 6 of those, 12 pages of lined paper for those who want to write. Bible maps. It's Schuyler Publishers, and it's there. I'm trying to get it so you can see it. Nice maps, and the good thing about the maps is that they're on like a bond paper, so it's not shiny, and they're tasteful tonings. Nice. I like them. Nicest maps I've seen, probably, and also in the Cambridge that I've got, they're like that paper, not glossy with super bright colours like some can be. Lots of maps, and that's the indexed maps at the back, and that's it. Oh yeah, it is, and it's edge bound. Now I had, so I love this Bible. This is my go-to, constant, all-time reader Bible, favourite. It was such a blessing to receive it. And there's only one thing about it that, since I've had it in, that is that this edge binding on there is really stiff. I mean, it's really stiff. I've tried to flex it down and sort of work it down, but it's like rock hard. And obviously it's going to support the Bible really nicely, and that's a good thing. I can't, whilst that page, front page and the back page will flop back, that won't, no matter how much trying. And I'm going to quit trying, because it's going to put a strain on that Smythe Zone stitching. You know, I could end up sort of tearing it, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave it as it is and read it as I always read it, up, and continue to enjoy it and love it, because this is a lifelong Bible for life. You can see something I didn't cover is about the cover. Ironically, there it's got the silver edge that you can see there where the pages lay. You know, they lay right there as they're meant to, and it's perimeter stitched right on the very edge, right on the edge, but it's almost as that you can hardly notice it on this side, because the way they've bound and folded the red in, and that's also leather. That's leather lined, I forgot to say too. It's super flat, really nice. That's goatskin leather cover, it says there. Leather inside, whatever the leather they use in there, and lovely grainy goatskin outside. And didn't show you the spine. There you go. It's a beautiful Bible, and my favourite. It's my favourite because I can read this, and it's a size, with my small hands, it's a size I can carry easily without any effort. And it doesn't, I think it said it was £3, but it's lovely and solid, but it's not super heavy. It's got a weight to it, which is very comfortable. So that's where I'm at. 2 Corinthians, and I hope I got everything in there. I didn't write a list of what I'm supposed to say, so I might have missed something, but anyway, that's the Schuyler Treveris, and lovely Bible. Thanks for watching. God bless.